This is the Hummingbird News Channel, where we keep you up to date with news from across Jamaica. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And now the details. St. Catherine couple charged with child abuse granted $300,000 bail. The father and the stepmother of 7-year-old Tiana Russell, who are charged with child abuse, were each granted $300,000 bail when they appeared in the Linstead outstation of the St. Catherine Parish Court on Wednesday. Rohan Russell, 39, and 27-year-old Lorraine Fletcher were ordered to return to court on October 27. The police had reported that about 1:30 a.m. on Monday, June 28, Tiana was taken to hospital by her father, who reported that he heard her struggling to breathe. The child was pronounced dead at the hospital, and the police were subsequently summoned. According to them, several marks suggestive of abuse were seen on Tiana's body. The body and the family's house in Newarks in Linstead, St. Catherine were processed. Russell and Fletcher were charged later that day with child abuse. The police say they are awaiting a post-mortem of little Tiana. Woman attacked, kicked in the face by man of unsound mind on Waterloo Road. A woman was attacked and assaulted by a man of unsound mind on Waterloo Road in Kingston. The incident has triggered new calls for local authorities to put in place more systems to monitor the movements of people of unsound mind that are left to roam the streets. Reports are that the woman, who is a Chinese national, was walking along the roadway when she was attacked. Claims are that the man jumped over a wall and then kicked the woman in her face. A motorist who was passing by saw what was happening and came to the rescue of the distraught woman. Police were later called and the man apprehended. The incident comes 2 days after another man, believed to be of an unsound mind, was shot by police in Port Antonio, Portland. Reports are that the man was later hospitalized. The incident is being probed by the Independent Commission of Investigations, INDICOM. Reports are that the man went on a rampage along Harbour and Blake Streets, where he smashed the windscreens of at least 4 vehicles. He was confronted by police and reportedly attacked a policeman with a stone and a machete and was later shot. In early June, another man said to be of unsound mind was shot and injured by the police in Halfway Tree. Court allows accused in Kenise Jackson murder to receive medical attention. Attorneys for Robert Fowler, the 50-year-old mechanic accused of murdering 20-year-old accounting clerk Kenise Jackson, have secured the permission of the court for Fowler to receive urgent medical attention for an undisclosed condition. Fowler appeared Thursday morning via Zoom in the Home Circuit Court before Supreme Court Judge Justice Vinette Graham Allen. An attorney for Fowler informed the judge that Mr. Fowler has a medical condition and it needs urgent attention. "We are asking that he be taken to the doctor," the attorney said. Justice Graham Allen, in granting the request, said not a problem, and subsequently ordered that Fowler should be taken to the doctor as a matter of urgency, and the medical journal submitted to the court on July 13. Fowler has been remanded until July 13. In the meantime, the case file for Fowler is yet to be completed. The Crown on Thursday said 2 additional documents were still outstanding. In that respect, a Thursday, November 25 date was agreed on for mention. Jackson, a resident of Independent City in Portmore, St. Catherine, went missing on March 24 of this year after leaving home for work. Her body was found at the Portmore Fishing Village in St. Catherine 2 days later. Shortly after, Fowler was apprehended and taken into custody. After the mechanic was charged with murder, Deputy Commissioner of Police, DCP Fitz Bailey, said that based on police investigations, Fowler had lured Jackson to his house in Portmore, killed her, and left her body in his home while he went to work. Farmer gets off ganja charge as cop outed for false entry. A policeman's admission that he made a false entry in the station diary and the prisoner charge book resulted Wednesday in 64-year-old businessman and farmer Derek Martin being freed on a no-case submission for possession and dealing charges for more than 500 pounds of ganja. The trial started in the St. Anne Parish Court last year, October. The allegations were that a police party went to Martin's home in Discovery Bay, St. Anne in September 2019. The police carried out a search and found ganja in the living room and at a storeroom on the premises. A cop who went on the premises was called to testify for the prosecution. During cross-examination, attorneys at law Hugh Wildman and Indira Patmore, who represented Martin, made an application for the prisoner charge book at the Runaway Bay Police Station to be brought to court. The police witness said when he and the police party left with Martin and the ganja, they went to Area 2 headquarters in St. Mary about 8 a.m., where the ganja was packaged, labeled, and sent to Kingston. The attorney suggested to the witness that the accused was taken to Runaway Bay Police Station at 7 a.m., but he denied the claim. When the prisoner charge book was brought to court, it showed that at 7 a.m. Martin was booked at Runaway Bay and therefore could not have been at the Area 2 headquarters at 8 a.m. that day. The witness then admitted that he made false time entries in the prisoner charge book and the police diary. He said he was told by a policeman on duty to make the false entry. The attorneys, in making the no-case submission, said the police witness's evidence was manifestly discredited and unreliable. The clerk of courts conceded that she could not contest the no-case submission. Judge Vaughn Fase agreed and entered a verdict of acquittal. Golding chides MP over rise in murders in Portland. President of the People's National Party, PNP, Mark Golding, on Wednesday chided East Portland Member of Parliament Anne-Marie Vaz for what he described as her deafening silence on the spate of murders plaguing the peaceful parish. Golding, who was the guest speaker at a divisional conference in Port Antonio, where veteran councillor Dexter Rowland was elected by acclamation, argued that the murder rate in Portland has doubled when compared to the same corresponding period last year. He accused Vaz of being quiet on the issue. Police statistics have revealed that 11 murders have so far been recorded in Portland since the start of the year, an increase over the 4 recorded for the corresponding period last year. The PNP leader, who first visited the Rio Grande Valley and met with the bereaved family of Lorraine Ming, expressed shock at what he described as the alarming increase in murders in the northeastern section of the parish, which has been labeled as the most peaceful island-wide. Ming, a former cricketer, is the latest person to be killed in Portland by the gun. He was shot multiple times by a gunman while playing a poker box inside a bar in the farming community of Windsor in the Rio Grande Valley. What I was hearing is the fear on the ground because of the rapid increase in murders in the parish, commented Golding. In fact, I was told that this year there have been 11 murders already, which is about the same as the whole of last year. So the rate has increased by double, for we are about halfway through this year now. But the funny thing is, I haven't heard your member of parliament say anything about that. It has just been silence. So I am wondering why they are not talking out when there is a doubling of the murder rate in this parish, he added. Golding also extended his criticism to Vaz's husband, Daryl, who is the Member of Parliament for West Portland. 7 additional COVID-19 deaths and 41 more cases. 7 more COVID-19 fatalities have been recorded in Jamaica, increasing the tally to 1,108. 1 new death was recorded in St. James and 2 in St. Catherine. There were 3 deaths in Manchester, which were previously under investigation, and 1 also in Westmoreland. Meanwhile, there were 41 new cases with ages ranging from 1 to 83 years, pushing the total to 50,497, with 13,253 being active. Of the new cases, 23 are women and 13 are men. The majority of the new infections were recorded in St. Anne with 14 cases, followed by Kingston and St. Andrew with 10, and then St. James with 6. A total of 2,128 tests were conducted. The country's positivity rate stands at 5.1%. In the meantime, there were 1,013 more recoveries, increasing the total to 35,777. Some 113 people are in hospital, with 23 being moderately ill and 14 critically ill. 4 people are in government quarantine, while 45,438 are at home. And those were the stories making the news. Stay safe and have a pleasant evening.
This is the Hummingbird News Channel, where we keep you up to date with news from across Jamaica. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And don't forget to hit the bell so you can keep up to date with our new uploads. Until next time, be the change that you wish to see in the world.